What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the KaiserReich mod. We are playing as Tsarist of Bulgaria. Last episode we finished off the Russians, and the Germans are done as well, except for these areas here in Africa, which are not going to pose much of a threat because France is still at war down here. And we, I'm thinking, may try to go to war against the Axis next, here in the Middle East. That seems to be, for me, the next expansion path, even though we've got the Third International up here, which would be a really tough fight there against the Brits and such. And so I'm not really feeling like that's a really good choice for us at all. We've got our Navy here that's still building up. We've got light cruisers still coming into the mix. We're still lacking that precious steel. So I currently don't have any construction projects lined up or anything like that. We're buying up as much steel as we can from the rest of the world here. We can get some from Thailand, it looks like, right there. Yep. 6 from the Austrians, however, we're about to conquer them. So I think let's double check the... Let's go ahead and justify against them here. 125 days there just to go against Montenegro. But we'll go ahead and take the rest of their territory up here. And I think they had a little bit of steel. Let's see. Trade. Yeah, they've got some up in here. 18 plus 24 is 30, 42 plus 30 here. So, yeah, there's some good. There's like 70 or so out here. No divisions currently in basic training because we're trying to make sure that we're building up as much manpower as possible. And it looks like this could be a tough fight against the Austrians, unfortunately. You can see my general is saying not favorable currently. So let's go ahead and throw some additional divisions here into the mix with my field marshal. And so if we go offensive line order, we're just going to have him drive there to the edge of the country. It's very mountainous, so that's going to represent another problem as well. And I'm thinking, let's go ahead and take these 10 infantry divisions here from Yellow Group and plug them in over here. So now we're up to 60 divisions, and that's actually going to be showing me that, hey, now all of a sudden the plan looks very, very favorable. Resistance-wise, we've actually cleared out all of our resistance areas so far. So that makes me feel comfortable in actually probably grabbing some additional teal divisions, for example. Putting them down here, like this. Awesome. Non-aggression pack requests there from the Germans. We're not going to go ahead and do that at this time. Fighter manufacturer or heavy bomber manufacturer? Infantry equipment manufacturer. This is going to be good. Look at that soft attack and breakthrough bonus. So let's get that. Still got the positive political power going. We've got 2 of that per day. So that makes me feel comfortable in actually picking one of these national focuses here. Let's go for the naval production is what I'm thinking. Down this way now, and you can see we do need to fill out some additional support equipment production there. We've got the light tanks going, the fighters and tactical bombers as well. We're going to also look to have some massive air power here to fight against the Austrians. Heavy cruiser now finished out. So let's go ahead and give them, we can fit 1,000 here. So let's give them 500 tactical bomber 3s. Like this. And then I'm also going to give him some of those nice fighters as well. Right here. Fighter 3s. Awesome. Time to pick a new research because we just updated the heavy cruiser. Light cruiser needs to come in next. Outdated production. Of course, that's going to be our heavy cruiser line here. Let's go like this. Currently producing out nothing because we lack so much steel. But we've chosen to sacrifice the naval production for now in exchange for the land production stuff because we're going to need that. Unassigned divisions here. Might as well just assign you to teal group like that. Get rid of that notification. Still having some resistance up here now, though. So is yellow group covering there? Yes, they are. Supposed to be. Constructions-wise, we're repairing out a civilian factory there. Let's go ahead and put in for 4 military factories to finish out the support equipment production line right there. Okay, cool. Continuing on now. Still have free civilian factories after all of that. Trade, let's double check the steel now. We can buy some from the Union of La Plata. So we'll get that in. Mongolia can give us some. What else? What else? I'm excited to get this nice Austrian steel under our belts here coming up. They've got a little bit of oil and rubber as well. We're producing out a ton of oil now at this point. Rubber-wise, we're good as well because I built out all of those synthetic refineries. So still needing 182 steel and exporting 74 of those. Air wings with no mission. We're going to go ahead and assign you guys up here to the Alpine region. Close air support, air superiority. Perfect. So that's going to cover us in the invasion. 64 divisions now, saying we don't have quite enough. So let's continue filtering over some additional divisions now to support this attack. Strategic Bomber 1 is finished, because we do have the nuclear research going, so we're good on industry for now. How about my invasion stuff here? Let's go ahead and get the landing craft up and going. 157 days there. Non-aggression pact from the Finland Republic. No thanks. Unfulfilled imports now from a steel standpoint, which makes sense. This is about to allow us to be able to produce out some additional ships. This one here, next complete in September of 1950, so 4 years away. Nope. Non-aggression pact from Central America. No thanks. Let's bring over some additional teal divisions like this and this. We've got a small amount of red divisions down here that are going to take Montenegro here really quickly. So how are we looking now? I'm going to rely on this air power. They've got up to 79 divisions, they're saying, versus my 73. So let's throw in the rest of these guys now over here. Let's throw in everybody. 2 more teal divisions going to come over now. So we're up to 82 divisions assigned to this front. The intelligence report should be fairly accurate, I would think, because if I go to research and we take a quick look, all my encryptions and decryptions are at the highest level possible. Non-aggression pact from Spain there. No thanks. They're part of the Third International anyway. Middle Europa here, still getting eaten up. Germans looking like they're going to be banished to the Pacific here pretty soon. Malaysia, next to the Dutch East Indies there. Netherlands, are you guys part of the Third International? Nope, no faction. No faction needed. 64 ships here now. We're going to go ahead and assign these 64 ships up to a search and destroy here in the Adriatic, so they cannot trade. Or we're going to attack their navy. Can't see how big their navy is, but they have quite a few convoys there. Convoys, we have almost 400 in our favor. Yeah, so still showing some resistance down here in this area. So let's take Yellow Group and extend your garrison area to something like this. So that's going to shift a little bit of troops around for us. 82 divisions now ready to make a move. Austria is geared up here. This could be a really nasty war. I'm looking and seeing that this province here might be a good one to start out with. When we jump over the line with these 6 divisions, we've got also a ton of divisions set here that we can try to go up and in towards the capital. Peru is now capitulated. Let's go check it out. Yep. Ecuador. Wow, Ecuador. United Communes of Brazil, still looking really good right there. People's Republic of Bolivia, expansion there. Socialist Venezuela and such. Okay. We can also use these 11 divisions here to mount an attack going this way. So how much longer now on the justification? It's going to be November 3rd of this year. So let's go rush up to speed 5 here really quickly just to get to it. Okay, the support equipment line is finished, so they're getting whatever's left of that little bit of steel there. I'm almost wondering if we can move off of the light tank production. I've got 11,500 light tanks in the bank. Light tank 3s, 8,000 of those. So let's go ahead and actually send this line all the way down to the bottom in terms of priority down the list there. Okay, that does give some steel back there to the light cruiser production. Light cruiser 3s. Yep, so pausing there on... I don't want to completely remove it because it'll get rid of that efficiency, but we're just taking that steel out of it, basically. Minister supports his ideology. Authoritarian Democrat, +5. I'm going to take the political power hit there, just because we're currently enjoying a nice political popularity. German Empire has finally capitulated, so I have some... Oh, cool. We could actually gear up for a little bit of an African empire here, so... What if we moved over to Kenya here, for example? We'll take that. Take that. What else can I take? Take some tungsten. Okay, can't take this. We'll end our turn there. Okay, and that looks like that was the end of the peace treaty there. So now we actually hold a little bit of a African empire. Very cool. And did that give us any... Fortunately, it gave us no resources. What's happening now? This is Treaty of Guangzhou. I have 34 victory points. And I have nothing to take this turn, so done. Okay, Japan took 4 states. Cool. But back to what we were saying now, we did not get any resources except for 2 tungsten. African Republic down here. Interesting. Interesting. So, Abyssinia is actually independent. Not part of a faction, so we may be able to ship some troops down and go to war there eventually, which will be good. October 22nd, 1946 currently, so we're getting a lot closer to the war with the Austrians there. Let's move this down to speed 4. The game is definitely hanging up on me here a little bit. So just a couple more days. Diplomacy. Yeah. Getting a lot closer now. So I'm thinking since we're so freaking undermatched here, let's add the rest of our divisions over to Red Group. Come on. Come on. Alright. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright, what are we missing in terms of resources? Still that 174 steel there. Trade-wise, let's head to steel. The Italians have a little bit more they could give us. The Chileans have 2. Mongolia has another 6. Let's order that. Okay. So, okay, justification on against Montenegro is done. If we go back down here now, support equipment, eating up the rest of that steel there. 47.5K. 96 divisions. Everything we've got, we're throwing at Austria here. 96 divisions. Okay, let's declare. Conquer. Awesome. Okay. Tell Red Group to execute. And what hopefully is going to happen here is the air power factor is going to be so great that the Austrians are not going to be able to counteract that. They've got 600 enemy fighters in the mix there, so we are showing as green. And what is our efficiency? Close air support is 100. Air superiority at 95% there. Convoy escorts is finished with their research. So we're already making moves here, moving inwards. Let's put it right here at escort carriers. Nice. Continue. They already capitulated, it looks like. Really? And is it because we took their capital? Potentially. Yeah, we took their capital. Take all your states. That was the easiest war ever. Oh my god. That was the easiest war ever. Holy crap, guys. Well, that's cool, because we just picked up all of this nice, juicy steel now. So the need is down to 99 now at this point. And that puts our heavy cruisers back into production. Light cruisers are up and looking good. Convoys even producing out now at this point. So that helped out our production lines quite a bit, didn't it? Very good. So that strong Bulgarian air power once again proves us to be vastly superior. I didn't even get a chance to see what the stats were. Minimal casualties, so that's good. We're up to 520k now in manpower. You can see the recruitable population is up to 3k per month now. So that's going to readjust out. And take a quick look at the resistance map mode now. And the good news is... Wait a second. What happened here? The Ukrainians. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, I just realized what happened. We had all of this territory previously. The next peace deal came about, and the Third International took these areas and liberated them, and then put them directly into their faction. Those dirty assholes. Oh my god. So now it's like, if I want to get those back, including all that, well, they had some juicy steel over here at 56 or so. If we want to get all that back, we've got to go to war with the Third International. I don't know that we're strong enough, guys, to take them on. So we're going to probably direct our attention... Oh, there's more steel here in the Italian Federation. They are strong as well. No faction. Up to 103 divisions. And so maybe an even match. If we could take a look here, too. They've got 897 planes. We have way more planes than they do. So the air superiority would be very important there. I think I want to move in on the Italian Federation, and then potentially, after taking them, turn our attention back over here to Egypt and the rest of the Axis faction. Very cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.